Hello again. This is the video for the examples for section 1.4. So the first example that we came across, we're talking about angles. The first example that we came across was how many angles are in the drawing. So if you look at this picture, again, when you're doing these at home, I really want you to try these on your own. So hit pause, try to answer them, hit play again, and we'll go through it. All right, so hopefully you tried this. How many angles are in the drawing? Well, you got angle WXY, that's this one. You have the other smaller angle, YXZ, that's this one. So that's two angles, but you also have the big angle. That's this one, WXZ. All right, so how many angles in this drawing? Your answer should be 3. To name them, I already said them, but we're going to write them down. So when you name an angle, you use that angle symbol, and you just work your way around the picture. So just to try to keep them color coordinated, using the black pen, that was this big angle here, WXZ. The main thing when you name an angles, the vertex has got to be the middle letter, okay? And the other thing with this is you can't just say angle X. We've got 3 angles here that all have a common vertex of X. If you just say angle X, which one of those 3 are you talking about? So you have to be specific, WXZ. All right, the angle that was with the red arc there was WXY. And like was written on the previous, or in the notes page, was you could also write this going the other way around the angle. Angle YXW. Does not matter which one you use. They're both perfectly acceptable. The green angle, angle YXZ. And same thing, you can name it angle ZXY. All right, that was the first example. We talked about those. This next example, using a protractor. I hope that you have done this before in elementary school, middle school. It may have been a little while, but I think you have done this before. So the measure of, the question wants you to find the measure of each angle using this and classify the angle. So angle DEC, DE to C. All right, DEC. It starts here at 180 degrees, goes up to this side, which is at 90 degrees. So the difference between them, 180 minus 90 is 90 degrees. Make sure you put the little degree symbol there, just like the temperature kind of scale, that's a degree. Now, classify the angle. If it equals 90 degrees, that is a right angle. All right, let's go on to the next one. Clear the picture up a little bit. Angle DEA. D to E to A. That's a line. We're going from 0 here all the way around to 180. 180 minus 0 is 180. All right, so that's the measurement of it. The proper terminology was straight angle. That's probably what you'll see most if this is like an option, you know, a multiple choice kind of question. They'll say straight angle, but really, it's a line. Okay, so that was the green one. Let's clean the picture up again. We'll go to blue this time. Angle CEB. C to E, E to B. So we're looking at this blue angle from here to here. All right, this ray is at 70 degrees on the protractor. This ray is at 90 degrees. So the measure, the distance, or the difference between them, 90 minus 70, we got a 20-degree angle. If the angle measurement is less than 90, greater than 0 but less than 90, we have an acute angle. All right, clean that one up. Move on to the last one, angle DEB. D to E to B. So we're starting at 180 here, going over to 70. 180 minus 70, that's a weird zero. My board's getting messed up. 180 minus 70 is 110 degrees. If the angle measurement is greater than 90 but less than 180, obtuse angle. Okay. Move on to the next example. Down here, just got done talking about angle addition postulate. So we'll use that. This picture was part of the notes, so we can get rid of this. All right, you are told angle XYZ, that is the entire angle. It equals 72 degrees. The question wants you to find the measure of XYW and angle ZYW. So, angle addition postulate says, as long as the angles, you got one ray, YW, it's on the interior of a bigger angle. They all have the same endpoints. You take the smaller angle, add it to the other smaller angle, you get the entire larger angle. So that gives us a 3x plus 6 plus a 2x minus 9 equal to, the largest angle was 72 degrees. Now the question is, what are these two smaller angles? We need to know what x is. So now you're just going to go through, solve for x. 5x minus 3 equals 72. Add 3 to both sides. You get 75. You divide by 5. 10, 15. There is what x equals. Take that value, plug it in. So I'm looking at angle XYW, 3x plus 6. 3 times 15 is 45, plus 6, 51 degrees for angle XYW. And so the way we say it, measure angle XYW, it equals 51 degrees. Now, we can do the same thing for the other smaller angle, angle ZYW. We can plug in x. 2 times 15 is 30, minus 9, 21 degrees. Or we could have just taken 72 and subtracted the 51, leaving us with what's left. You got some options. So there's the second angle, 21 degrees. There was no examples here, and that's it. All right. Bye. See you in class tomorrow.